Good afternoon, children. Today we will learn supplementary reading, second lesson, the dream. Okay, supplementary reading, second lesson we will read the dream. The lesson name is the dream. A small lesson. So we will start the lesson. Once there was an old woman. She was an intelligent woman. She used her intelligence only to do good to others all her life. One night after a hot day, she fell asleep and had a strange dream. She dreamed that she died in her bed. Okay, so here first paragraph, there was a old woman. There was an old woman. But what is the another good quality they gave? Intelligent. She was an intelligent woman. She is not a dull woman or a foolish woman. Though she was old woman, but she was an intelligent woman. And also one good thing she has done, that all her lifetime she has done good to others. And for doing good, what she used her intelligence. She used her intelligence only to do good to others, not even for herself. Okay, so she is intelligent woman, but one good thing is that, one more extraordinary quality is that she used all her intelligence only to do good for others, not for herself. Okay, but at that time, one night she slept. Everyone will sleep night times, so as usual she also slept. But one night what she got, she had a dream that she died in her bed. Okay, the dream continued like this. Let us see what happens in the day. Now, from where she was standing, she could see at a distance two ornamental gates with arches. So, like this, from far place, she could stand and see two gates were there, ornamental gates. Both gates looks similar, and also they have guarded with two men. Two men were guarding the gates each. One person at the each gate. Okay. Next, after that what happened? They looked alike. Gates are looking same, and also the gatemen, the watchmen are there. No, they also looking same. That was the similarity here. And she could see pathways beyond the gates. They too looked alike. They too looked alike. She wanted to examine them closely. As she could enter the place, the pathway, okay, after her death, so she reached one place. There she could see two gates, ornamental gates, and they had the arches like this. And these arches has the boards welcome. Both gates have the same boards, arches. Welcome, here also welcome, here also welcome. And also two men were standing at the each gate. And they are also looking same. They have similar features. And she wanted to examine these things so closely so that she can find any difference. Okay, but at that time, as she walked towards the gates, a bodiless voice was heard. As she was entering towards the heaven, towards the gates, at that time she could hear one voice, but it has no body at all. Only voice she could hear. What was that voice? Let us see. One of them is a liar, and fell silent. Just the voice told like that. One of them is a liar. It means that, who is that one of them? The watchman. Two people were standing, right? So, one of the watchmen were liar. Means they are not telling the truth. And after that it became silent. Oh, why am I warned like this? The woman exclaimed. Why should one of them lie to me? What do I want from these gods? Okay, why they would have told lie to me? What was the reason? So she began to think like that. What can I get from them? Why they are telling lies? Okay, then it was then that she realized that she was thinking of heaven and was curious to know what it was like. At that time she began to realize that she reached the heaven and she was thinking about that, how the heaven will be. So she wanted to know, she was so curious, she was eagerly waiting to know about the heaven which she wanted to enter. Everyone wants to enter heaven, right? So in the same way, old woman also, old woman, even she wanted to enter the heaven, and she began to realize that she reached the place which she need to enter the heaven. So two gates were there, one might be heaven and another might be hell. That was her opinion. So I think one of those pathways leads to heaven and the other to hell. I will talk to those gods, she thought. So she was thinking, they are standing outside the gates. She began to think, any one gate, both are looking similar, and any one gate should be for heaven and another one should be for hell. But how can she identify whether this is for hell or this is for heaven? How can she identify that way? How? So she was thinking. So and she got an idea, better to ask that any one of these watchmen. So she began to ask them. After that, let us see. She stood. Sorry. Then I will talk to those gods, she thought. Then she stopped. The warning came back to her. Again she got that warning. What was that warning? One of them is a liar. Same statement, same voice has come. She stood there and thought for a while. Again she stopped there and she began to think about that. What was that? She wondered how she could ferret out the truth from them. How can she find out the truth? Okay, who is correct man? Then the chances of being told the truth seems 50-50. She thought like that. Okay, whatever statement, whatever the fact that she heard, so there is a chance of being truth is only 50%. She can't believe, another 50% she can't believe. But she was an intelligent woman. She thought she should frame her question well, and she did frame her question well, really. She thought like that. So, as she wanted to enter the heaven, before entering the heaven, she need to ask some question with these people. The two men were standing, right? So, she wanted to ask one question. So, at that time, the old woman thought that question, whatever question that she need to frame, it should be perfect. Through that question and through that answer that is going to get from her, from that watchman, so she has to decide which gate she need to enter. Right, it is completely depending upon her question. Right, then she started, she framed well because she was an intelligent woman. She asked the first man she met, "Sir, please tell me, what would that other god say if I ask him which is heaven's gate?" Okay, she began to ask that question with that one man. Okay, and after that she asked, the god smiled and pointing to his gate, he said, "Madam, he will show you my gate." Okay, so for example, imagine this woman entered here. Okay, entered here, and this woman asked this man. And this man, what she asked? See, let us see the question. "Sir, please tell me, what would the other god say if I asked him which is the heaven's gate?" Okay, then the god smiled. So that was the question she asked. And the god smiled and pointing to his gate, he said, "Madam, he will show you my gate." Okay, this man said, okay, if you ask this fellow, he will show my gate. He will say that this is heaven. So then she realized that this man is telling lies, and she could understand that this man is liar, and immediately what see the woman, then here the women knew for sure that his gate was not the gate to heaven, and she walked to other gate. Okay, the god there greeted her and let her in. She enjoyed her long walk to heaven and reached the heaven. So, immediately she didn't enter this gate. So, she realized, she understood this is the hell, and immediately she went to the another gate. And after that, this man greeted her and invited her to enter the heaven. She entered the place, and inside that she enjoyed the heaven. Okay. At this point, everything whatever we had seen here and there, that is only dream, right? At this point, the woman's dream ended. She woke up and sat in her bed. What a dream, she chuckled. Was that man I talked to the liar or the truthful person? I don't know, because completely that is dream, only dream. So after getting up from her bed, she got doubt whether she has entered the heaven or not. Okay, I don't know, but I made sure what he was telling me was not the truth. The truthful man would only report to me the liar's exact words. That was the intelligence words that she could mention, and the liar would twist the truthful man's words. Now a strange thought came to her mind. My dream had a puzzle in it. Should I share my dream with my class 7 students? So she got this doubt, whether she should share her dream with her class 7 students or not. That was the doubt at last she got. And anyhow, at last before asking that question, she lay down and went back to sleep. So in her sleep, she died that night peacefully in her sleep. So at last she died according to her dream. So whatever dream she got, it has come true. So that was the beautiful lesson.